Okay, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone for coming. Mama Modupe Olaoye, good evening and welcome. I left you a personal message. You could quickly take a look at it.
Thank you.
I was just looking at you. I was just looking at you all the while. You were busy doing what you were doing, and I was here admiring you, so I couldn't help it. I just had to leave you a direct message.
Thank you.
It's actually good morning here, but good evening, good afternoon for those of us who may be joining from other places where it is not morning or evening. I want to plead something. I may not be putting on my video. I'm sorry about that, but my voice is still the very Alex that you know. I hope someone will be able to attest to it that the voice is still the voice of Alex. Can I get a witness?
Yes, we do. We have a witness in us. And Professor too.
Yeah, the voice is still the voice of Alex. So I am sorry for those of us who may be wishing to meet Alex for the first time tonight or this morning. The voice is the voice of Alex, even though I may not be putting on my video. I think someone is trying to connect to audio. Yes. Who is that? Someone is trying so much to connect you. And I'm going to be patient. Okay, I think it's Mary at J. Mary is trying to connect our audio. So let's be patient with her. I can see she's there with a young man trying to connect so they don't lose out on whatever it is we're going to be sharing tonight. So if anyone can quickly do a message to Mary Ajay that she needed to click on the headphone icon, I think on the left-hand side of a device, she'll be able to listen in on what we're doing so she doesn't lose out on anything. If that Lawrence can help us. Okay, I don't know.
Yes, I am. Okay.
Okay, I think she's finally here.
Yes, yes.
She's finally
okay,
connected.
All right, excellent.
I'm happy. Okay, I want to welcome Dora from Canada. I want to welcome Debolu, Nigeria. I'm welcoming Kate, Alams, Modupe, Agnes, Mariaje, Daddy Lawrence, Professor Babatunde Adeloye. I want to say a very big thank you to everyone for coming. Our work is not done. Every day we have to strive to do better. We want to reach the world, irrespective of what we are, who we are, the status we have in the society. Phytoscience for me has been a way of showing charity. A lot of people will only perceive it as a business model, but I have seen Phytoscience as a pay it forward. So I want to implore everyone who is going to be listening to us today, tonight, this morning, that when you listen into Phytoscience presentation, see it as a pay it forward. Don't see it as you're doing a business that is registered in your name. Don't see it as you're doing, you're just trying to get healthy. Don't see it as, oh, this is a means of just having a friend or a new circle of influence. Don't see it as a means of just fraternizing with a lot of people. I want you to attach a charitable value to it. See it as a pay it forward, because some time ago, someone shared this idea with me, and when they shared the idea with me, actually, I was in depression when this idea was shared with me. And what did I do? Out of just what I was going through right there, I saw a means of reaching out to the world. I saw a means where a lot of people can gain back health, total health. I saw a means it was not only about myself anymore. Many of us will know that when someone is in depression, the only thing you're wishing for yourself is to get out of it, just to stand back on your feet. But by the time Phytoscience eats me and eats me at, I saw a new light. I saw that Providence has gone ahead to arrange something for me. So I want you to see tonight, this day, this morning, that Providence has gone somewhere ahead of you to arrange something for you, not just for you, but for a lot of thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of souls out there in the world that will be linked to you because you said yes to this opportunity, because you said yes to come and listen to this presentation, because you didn't feel so tired after the day's job or after the day's outing. You still sat down through this 45 minutes, 1 hour section to listen to whatever it is that's being spoken. And I know by the time you've listened to this presentation, it will turn to a very big value for you. It will turn to a very big deal, to turn to a means of really paying it forward. You want everybody at the end of the world to hear whatever you have heard. It will not only turn out to be a means of getting healthy for you and everybody, but it's not also going to turn out to be a means of getting financial freedom, but it's going to be a total package for everybody. So without further ado, I want to ask for our permission. If you will grant me, let's quickly share our screen, and in the next 45 minutes, we should be through with this presentation. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. It's a great honor to meet with your highly esteemed presence. Thank you. So I wish to share my screen right now, and we start. I want to ask Daddy Lawrence, Professor Deloye, any of you can see my screen? Kindly let me know.
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So I want to welcome us to a business platform where we're going to be showcasing the products and testimonies of a wonderful company. I want to welcome us to a company profile, which is going to be, first of all, showcasing a business that is properly grounded. When I mean properly grounded, I mean properly fixed, properly situated. We're not talking about a laptop and desk kind of thing. When people talk about remote working in the world today, most of them talk about virtual thing, yes. But apart from having our business virtually this minute, I want us to see that the company where we're going to be talking about is a company that has a physical edifice, a physical edifice, a physical office, a physical place where people can really meet, sit down together. Phytoscience, this is Phytoscience with Smart Building in Bandabaru Bangi in Malawi. It is also a very big one to showcase to us that Phytoscience has been in existence since 2012. Phytoscience achieved a lot of awards. So you're going to be in partnership with that is known globally, a business that owns its own building, a business that is cash rich and debt free. A business raising of about 15 million USD on a monthly basis. That means when you do business with them, your ROI is something that is highly guaranteed as long as you do your due diligence. A business that only within 2020, when there was COVID, a lot of people, a lot of companies were downsizing, people were getting laid out. But during that extreme or intense pandemic in the world, the company was busy extending, expanding into over 41 countries. Awesome. Now we're talking about a company that has an award-winning, innovative, revolutionary product. Our product is a different kind. Dora, you are scribbling something on my screen. Can Dora please? You're scribbling on my screen. Okay, thank you guys. Our products are from Mibel Biochemistry. Do I need to deactivate annotation? The scribbling continued. Do I need to deactivate annotation? Please, Dora, you're scribbling on my screen.
Looks like she's having difficulty joining and she can't hear you.
Okay, can any of the co-hosts help me leave a message for her?
Sure.
She's scribbling on my screen.
Okay. Okay. I'll call her.
Can anybody help me mute? Or does any of the co-hosts please help me mute Benedict? Thank you, everyone. So our products are carefully, when you talk about with great intensity, carefully made by Mibel Biochemistry of Zurich, Switzerland, with the revolutionary technology called the phytocell tech, where a nanotechnology is introduced in getting what we are showcasing today. Our company is bringing out branches globally, just like us. And the company launches new award-winning products almost on a yearly basis, inception. The brain behind Phytoscience, we have a man, though late, I say highly charitable at heart, because when we get inspired, when there is an inspiration, the later data stream Chancellor Lighten Peng has taught us that when we have this spark of lightning, this spark of inspiration, we shouldn't keep it to ourselves. So he had a track record of 28 years in MLM industry. He wanted to create his own empire where he would detach a lot of anomaly that is found in the MLM industry. He wanted something a lot of people will come in and comfortably do, where a lot of people can earn honest living, where health or sickness will be put to rest. Because he discovered that sickness of the body and of the pocket is one of the, there are two major issues in the world today. So he did that, and he was able to achieve over 35 countries before he passed. So we have Ponshri Elantan, who is the co-founder and the wife of the late Artistry Peng. She has been a strong backbone in building the Phytoscience empire. We call her the Iron Lady. Then we have the young Datuku Wilito, who has 10 years experience in the network marketing industry. Wilito is just a simple distributor like everybody, but rose to the rank of the CEO because of integrity, tenacity, doggedness. So anybody who is coming on board Phytoscience today, I want to let you know, you could just come in today as a distributor or as a smart customer, but sincerely, Phytoscience is a place where you are not relegated to the background. Whatever it is you wish to achieve in Phytoscience, with your due diligence, achieve them. Then this is showing certification. Phytoscience has lots and lots of certificates to back whatever we are doing. So there are some certificates that a lot of people see as, oh, are you sure we're going to get this certificate? Are you sure we can achieve this? Most of them are the allows and the kosher. And want to tell you to the Phytoscience has almost all the certificates, if not all of them. We have the AGL license, and the AGL license is still very valid till far 2026. That is to tell you of a business that sees the future. Phytoscience also has allowed certificates, and all our products are allowed certified. So if you are someone who is always careful about what you put into use, this is telling you to be rest assured that Phytoscience has so many proof in certification. We also have lots and lots of awards across Europe. We have top 10 direct selling awards. We have Geneva awards. We have European awards. We have best home business. In 2020, it was a very big privilege and pride to see, while people were going, suffering from a lot of things happening in their companies, Phytoscience was bagging the award of the best 5 company in the world that is done from the confines of the home. We went into partnership with a company called Mibel Biochemistry of Zurich, Switzerland. I'll quickly tell us a little story about Mibel Biochemistry. Mibel Biochemistry is a part of the Twila group, and they've been since about 1840s. Mibel Biochemistry is a conglomerate, and the arm of Mibel Biochemistry that takes care or is in charge of our product is headed by Dr. Fred Zulli. Now, Dr. Fred Zulli backed a lot of awards because he found a nanotechnology called the liposomal phytocell tech. This technology is the newest in the world, where they were able to break down. We have all known stem cell, or if you ever heard about stem cell, the first thing that registered in the mind of anybody who knows stem cell is maybe embryonic stem cell transplantation or procedures, bone marrow transplants, and all the likes like that, freezing of the umbilical cord to achieve health for the future. But Mibel Biochemistry, through Dr. Fred Zulli, discovered that a nanotechnology can be introduced to some species of plant that share a genetic factor like human cell, taking out the stem cell without distorting nature's plan and using it to take care of health challenges for humans. So Fred Zulli was able to do that, and Phytoscience went into partnership with them. Now, Phytoscience will grant you the opportunity to see the world, to travel to different places. Phytoscience will grant you the opportunity to meet a lot of people, to share so many things together. This visit was the last visit to Mibel Biochemistry, where people wanted to see for sure where all of Phytoscience products coming out from. So that is Dr. Fred Zulli in the middle. I want to tell you, I've been in Phytoscience for almost 7 years. Dr. Fred Zulli is still looking the way I saw him the first day I came into the business. So Phytoscience product is a business or a product that is going to add longevity to your life, is going to add great health to your health, and it's going to add a lot of money to your pocket. So our product, I'll speak about the nanotechnology that is used in finding or making out the stem cell, the plant stem cells, and what was fashioned out of the Utrilus patluba, an order of the solar vitis stem cells. Phytoscience, through Mibel biochemistry, was able to get the crystal and the double stem cell. And this will help combating over 200 diseases. If you know the story of the stem cell, which is a copulation between a man and a woman, the man's cell, the sperm cell, the woman's cell, the egg cell coming together to form the stem cell that finally created or formulated a baby that is better than 40. Sorry, I will need to share my screen again. If you can hear me or you can see the screen, please let me know.
Yeah, we can. It's not showing up now. It's just your audio. Okay, you started. Yes.
Okay, the network is not funny at all here.
Okay.
But okay, now when the screen is showing.
Yes, it is. It's showing now.
Thank you so very much, sir. Now, because from that simple analogy, where the sperm cell and the egg cell became a stem cell that was incubating inside a woman, we were able to clearly note that formed the total child in 40 weeks. So everything that needed to be in the child is there from that stem cell. This is also telling us that it is only a stem cell that can go back into that body and fix anything that has gone wrong or anything that is not complete. So this is a proof to show or to state that the stem cell can take care of over 200 health conditions, which includes high blood pressure, cancers, diabetes, eczema, fibroid, infertility, migraine, prostate disorder, skin disorder, stroke, vitiligo, Alzheimer, every kind of anemia, sickle cells, and so many more. I stated that I have known Dr. Fred Zuli since about 7 years since I joined Phytoscience, and he's not looking a day older. This is because Phytoscience products have an anti-aging property. They aid in cell rejuvenation. It speeds up healing process for anyone. They have skin lightening effect, and they also have a pigmentation control. It is this pigmentation control that gave us the proof that anybody with vitiligo can have their skin disorder come back with a great and healthy skin for them. So let's move forward. Snowfield Forte. Snowfield Forte is one product that I don't joke with. The Snowfield Forte is awesome for every gastrointestinal problem. The Snowfield Forte is made from the Snow Mountain algae pure, chlorophyll of mulberry plants, and so many other extracts. The beauty of Snowfield Forte is it is a plant. We all know algae is a plant, but the Snowfield Forte has a property of animal because it does not have aphazad sphere formation. It does not have aphazad cell formation. It has a spherical cell formation. For those of us who know the technicality of what the cell formation is, I'm sure you'll be like, wow, for a plant to possess a spherical cell representation, this will help everybody with sickle cell who is having the sickle cell to have a spherical cell formation. Yes, this has been proven. We are talking about something that has been proven. Then the snowfield forte will help with every gastrointestinal problem, every stomach problem, no matter what it is. I have a lot of people here in this part of the world. When you tell, oh, I have to, the first thing they'll tell you is go and get your snowfield forte. It is also fighting aging. It fights skin issues. It helps release depression. Someone just chatted me up from Ibadan in Nigeria this evening, and the person was talking about depression. And a lot of people do not know that depression actually has a clinical view to it. So the snowfield forte will help the person with depression. It will help with weight loss for those of us who are trying to achieve good health and in weight matter. It is an antioxidant. It helps to eradicate free radicals. It takes care of halitosis, which is bad breath, and it helps to boost alkalinity. It balances the pH level. It helps to balance acid alkaline count. And you and I will agree that if a body is rich in alkalinity, cancer will never thrive in that body. How do you take the snowfield forte? Unlike the double and the crystal cell, you pour the double and the crystal cell underneath your tongue. They are sublingual therapies. You leave them there. Within 5 minutes, they would have permeated through your sublingual glands to your brain. But the snowfield forte is mixed up in about 500 ml or 50 cl water and consumed gently. This is a child of necessity, the IIQ Plus. This was actually birthed during the COVID era because that everybody was going remote and we are faced with a screen on a daily basis. When we have children in the world today, before age 3 months, we see that they have gadgets attached to them. So this is a means of boosting the brain power and taking care of the sight. The IIQ Plus will take care of everything that had to do with the brain cell. Many of us are forgetful these days. You go into your room to pick something, you stare into the ceilings. What did you come inside for? The IIQ Plus is going to help you take care of those degeneration in the brain, and they will take care of your sight. When people talking about macular generation, talking about things that they never believed their eyes could get better, this is you putting the IIQ Plus to the test. Now, how do you consume IIQ Plus? You take IIQ after your meal. It has 15 pouches inside the pack. So you take one in the morning, one at night, just open the pouch and sip it like a juice. That is it for the IIQ Plus. Then there is the Actu Plus, which is not a drug, like none of our medication is a drug, but they are all the stem cell therapies. Though only the crystal cell and the double stem cell, the miracle intense essence and the H2O are the stem cells, but these other ones are not drugs either. Like the Actu Plus act far better than any known drug. This has saved a lot of life, especially during the COVID. It will the red cell, it boosts immune system, it regulates glucose. It is awesome for every type 1, type 2, and pre-diabetes. This is also awesome for anyone in convalescence. The Actu Plus is good for men. There is something it possesses called the Pasak Bumi. Pasak Bumi is good for every prostate health. So anyone who is a man who is here or a woman who wants to age gracefully, the Actu Plus is your go-to. How do you consume the Actu Plus? It comes in a drop form, so you're not expected to drop it in hot water. You use room temperature water. You can put 3 to 5 drops if you're trying to look healthy, trying to be healthy. But if there is a chronic case, especially the very bad diabetes, you'll be advised to take about 10 drops in quarter glass of water, like 4 ounces of water, and consume. You can do that 3 times every day. Now, for those of us that want to drop some pounds, drop some weight, I don't like how I feel in my tummy region. I don't like how I climb the scale. I'm scared of looking at the numbers. This is your go-to. We have the new light and the new forte. The new light and the new forte will help with the regular bowel movement. It will relieve constipation, strengthen immunity. It is your best goal for fat burning. It assists weight loss. It will help to maintain blood glucose level. Now, for meal replacement, the new forte is a very wonderful new meal replacement. When I'm taking it, like I took before this time, for my weight loss, I took the new forte around 6 p.m. Nigerian time, and the new light I took around 8 p.m. I used them to tone myself, tone my muscle, to feel full instead of eating the normal food. And I want to stay in shape. So this is in digestion, increase metabolism, increase fat burn, reduce cholesterol, and prevent osteoporosis. The new forte is mixed in warm water. If you have the kind of cereal you normally like to eat, this new forte smells like the most wonderful of all the cereals. It's awesome. It contains soy anyway. Then the new contains it contains guava and so many other things. The new light is mixed up in room temperature water and consumed about 200 ml. The new forte is mixed in warm water. You take the new forte first, then when you're about to sleep, you take the new light. And the first point of call the next morning will be to the loo, and you will feel light. The H2O moisturizer and the Miracle Intense Essence are the triple stem cell. Someone was wowed the day I told them that we have the triple stem cell. The person was shouting. He said, hello, I thought you have only double stem cell. I said, we also have the triple stem cell. The person was like, you people don't know what you have if you have triple stem cell. Now, our triple stem cells are H2O moisturizer and Miracle Intense Essence. So the H2O moisturizer will leave you supple. It will balance the pH level of your skin. It will give you a feminine skin, soothing, hydrating, reduce wrinkle. If you are this person who will want to use H2O moisturizer, I want to forewarn you, you will get addicted to it because you will so love your skin. You will want to be touching and feeling your skin by yourself. Every time you will be admiring your skin. That is one thing you're going to face when you use the H2O moisturizer, because you want to feel how your skin, you just want to touch. You want to touch your face. You want to touch, you'll be like, oh, am I the owner of this celebrity skin? Now, the Miracle Intense Essence has been solving a lot of cases for us. Apart from reducing spots, reducing wrinkle, moistening and suppling the skin, it's an anti-free radical, anti-aging, enhances skin vitality, help to firm the skin. We have found in this part of the world multiple jobs for the Miracle Intense Essence. If you know anybody with psoriasis, eczema, acne, some uneven tone skin, diabetic gangrene, sore, boils, cuts, wounds, fungal infection, anything. The Miracle Intense has faced a lot of job here. People who were to be amputated, that their skin was, maybe they are losing the skin, and the dermatologist or their doctors have told them, you have lost the regeneration of the skin. We have to amputate. We have to. Many of them found succor with the Miracle Intense Essence, and I want to tell you, it is what should be in everybody's first aid box. The Miracle Intense should be in everybody's first aid box. Now, let's quickly take a look at what testimonials look like at Phytoscience. Now, we have Mr. Imam from Malaysia, who goes with a mask because he coughs blood. And you and I know that when somebody coughs blood, you are talking about tuberculosis, you're talking about cancer, you're talking about so many other that is found in that kind of situation. So he started using Phytoscience crystal cell, 3 sachets in the morning, 3 sachets in the afternoon. And surprisingly, in 2 weeks, the coughing blood and the cancer cell all stop spreading. I'm sure you're screaming, wow, yes, wow. In 2 weeks, this happened. That is him in the middle, not posing any risk to people. And you can see he's not wearing any mask anymore. He's ill and addy. Now we're talking about Miss Kamani, also from Malaysia. She had Helicobacter pylori. Helicobacter pylori is a terrible kind of ulcer. A lot of people who have ulcer, but that didn't suffer Helicobacter or H. pylori would not know what this means. For someone like me, God saved me from H. pylori. I had H. pylori for 25 years. Yes, you got that correctly. I had H. pylori for 25 years, and it's really denied me a lot of things because I thought I was going to pass away from there. But look at, she tested positive to 9.1. You can see she had a high rate of H. pylori. So if you have somebody who is suffering reflux, who is suffering ulcer, who is suffering wounds of any kind, just let them know that the best go for them is crystal cell and Stonefield Forte from Phytoscience. You can see the clinical reports of the first one and the second one, and you can see within how many weeks, from 9.1 to 0.3. Just imagine, 9.1, very high. When you talk about very high, because that was, I think my own was a little bit higher than ours. Yes, my own was a little bit higher than that. I was always hospitalized when I run into crisis, but today I am free of H. pylori. Look at this young lady is also free from H. pylori. So what do you do? She simply consumed 1 sachet of crystal cell and 2 sachets of Stonefield Forte every day. And she is free from H. pylori. Let's take a look at this. 8 months before he found Phytoscience, he had this condition. You will see the forlorn look. He has been, he said he was really looking forward to death, that there was no hope anymore. Everything about him has been taken over by the health condition. He started using 2 sachets of crystal cell daily. And after 2 months, look at him sharing his life testimony in January of 2022. How about Mr. Arigaran? Mr. Arigaran, anywhere you meet him, is from India. He's willing to share his testimony anywhere. There are so many videos. Even today, I still saw his video. Mr. Arigaran is one person who is ready to tell you, because he said you don't know what self-esteem is like when if it is plucked away from you, that vitiligo took away self-esteem. He never knew, he looks at himself like he is not a normal human being. Some people call him the dimension. Some people gave him different terrible names, but he found so-called with Phytoscience. You can see he has the crystal cell, the Stonefield 40, and the wonderful Miracle Intense Essence. You heard when I told us that Miracle Intense Essence has multiple tasks. So after 6 months, Mr. Arigaran is not looking like what he has suffered in 15 years. And look at him sharing his life testimony in February 2023. If you call Mr. Arigaran right now, he will still share his testimony. He is never tired because it was like a rebirth for him. All what's left is coming back because he never knew he could regain his self-esteem. So Mr. Arigaran is live, is ready. Testimonies. How about Miss Jackie from Uganda? You can see all our testimonies across country, different people, different colors, different from different parts of the world. So don't think no. Let's take a look at Miss Jackie. She had an accident in 2019 in June. Look at her cheerful face, her cheerful self before the accident. She said, I'm so thankful to God and Phytoscience for this experience and a miracle to maintain my beauty through crystal cell and miracle intense essence after being burnt by pressure cooker. You can see she was burnt by a pressure cooker, and within 2 weeks of the accident, she got better. But by 2020 of July, she was sharing a beautiful testimony from using Miracle Intense Essence and the crystal cell. How about diabetic gangrene? Yes, I spoke about diabetic gangrene. Look at Mr. Mohammed Shah from Malaysia also. He was actually told that his leg is going to be amputated. He was actually told. And his son and grandson are in Phytoscience, and they said the only way they know they can help grandpa is to introduce him to Phytoscience. So he started taking 2 sachets in the morning, 2 sachets in the afternoon, and after 1 month, the man whose leg was supposed to be amputated, you can see even from here, you can see the whitish part, which means you can see as far as the bones to the digits. But today is perfectly healed. You will not even know. You will think it's just a scar or something. You won't know he suffered a diabetic gangrene. This site is gory. Yes, I tell you, this site is gory, but it is real because this testimony was shared live, yes, on one of my testimony nights. This site is gory, but to the glory of God, this has been taken care of through Phytoscience stem cell. And this happened within 4 months. This leg was given up on. They were like, let's just cut this leg. But within 4 months, you can see the tremendous results that happened. And what did they use? They used a combination of the double stem cell, the crystal cell, the Miracle Intense Essence, the Stonefield Forte, and Active Plus. This is a leg that she has been carrying like this for 6 years. She had the diabetes for 6 years, and they have done a lot of things, but through Phytoscience, they got the permanent solution. I was speaking about weight loss recently. Yes, I spoke about weight loss, about me using my Phytoscience, new Forte and new Light to achieve a beautiful weight. This is Mr. Casey Lee in Malaysia, who achieved, you can see, from being 92 kg to 81 kg. So he started his weight loss journey by just using the Snowfield Forte and the crystal cell, but went ahead to start a 45-day new Forte and the new lights. He sleeps better. He was not even doing exercise. Only drinks water after 8 p.m. And he's looking very, very healthy now. So for those of us whose weight loss journey has been a turn in our flesh, I want to welcome you to the perfect weight loss plan that will not make you suffer so many of the suffered in the past. Yes, this is another one. Look at the picture. Yes, so I want to ask you, would you want to lose about 27 kg within 5 months? This is what happened to him. And I'm sure a lot of us want a perfect weight loss journey. That will be that on the products of Phytoscience. You and I will accept right now that Phytoscience stem cell product is awesome. Let's quickly take a look at the marketing plan. Remember at the beginning, I said Phytoscience stem cell will take care of your body and your pocket. This is Phytoscience taking care of your pocket. We have different packages to come on board if you wish to come on board the Phytoscience stem cell. With this pictorial representation, I'm going to quickly take a look and tell us what it takes to be a Phytoscience distributor or business owner and what you stand to gain. If you are coming on board as a silver, you will need to pay $138.24 to sign up and become a silver member. What will you get? You will get product that equates the amount of money you have paid, which is 2 crystal cell plus 1 snowfield forte or 3 crystal cell. This will make you own 1 account. And the daily income you could earn is 147 through your pairing. I will explain through your pairing for you. Then there's something called the matching direct unilevel bonus. You can earn 3% 3-level deep. 3-level deep. There's a package called the Gold, which comes with 395 pairing points. How much do you need to come on board as a Gold member? You need $752.94. What will you get? 14 crystal cell or 10 crystal cell plus 4 snowfield forte. This will make you own 1 account. The daily mass income is 1,000 PSP. PSP can also mean dollar. There is a bonus called the matching direct unilevel bonus, and as a Gold member, you can earn 5-level deep. This is you earning from the activity of anybody who is in your team, directly sponsored by you, and who runs in your genealogy. The Platinum or the Trend Challenge comes with the pairing point of 501. All the pairing points I've been mentioning, you will get to understand them as you run into this business with us. Now, how much do you need to be a Platinum? You will need $1,173.53. What do you get? 26 crystal cell or 14 crystal cell and 12 snowfield forte. This will give you 1 account. And you have unlimited daily income. I am sure you like the sound of the word unlimited. The matching direct sponsor bonus unilevel, you earn 10-level dip. Note for silver is 3%, for gold is 5%, and for platinum is 10 whooping %. There's another one called a premium package, which comes with the 1,500 pairing points. How much do you need to come on board? You need $2,611.76. What would you get? 40 crystal cell, 20 crystal cell, and 20 snowfield forte. This will make sure you have 3 accounts. Imagine you have 3 branches of your business. That is what this will give you. Now, the daily mass income is also unlimited, and the matching direct unilevel bonus is 10-level deep on 10%. This is awesome. If you understand what I have just read to you, someone said, if you know what is behind the opportunity you have been hearing or you have been shown, you will break every wall to to get to it. So we are showcasing the Phytoscience packages for you. This works with people in Canada, Malaysia, Saudi Arabia, and any of those are countries out there. There are other packages according to other countries. Like in Nigeria, we have our own package, which may be a little different from what you've seen on the screen now, but they are still silver, gold, and platinum. That is our package. But the change in the pricing may occur from country to country. Now, there are bonuses. When you come on board Phytoscience, I was speaking about return on investment. Your return on investment in Phytoscience is super awesome. It's something you will want to grasp with all of your mind, with all of your heart. When you come on board Phytoscience as a silver, let's quickly take a look at what happens. We are going to talk about 2 to 3 different earning with this representation. Let's take a look at you coming on board as a silver. If you come on board as a silver and you speak to any of your friends, A and B, they decide to join you with a silver package. Do you know immediately they come on board and sign up and pick up their package, you earn $32.94 instantly. I like to use the word instantly with Phytoscience. Now, because your friend A joined, you earn 32.94 instantly. Because B joined, you earn 32.95 instantly also. Because you now have 2 people in your genealogy, you are going to earn an additional $14.7. Now, it is not restricted that it is only when you sign up someone that you can earn the 14.7. It could be a spillover from your sponsor to your right or to your left. But as long as there is activity, a twin activity, to your left and to your right, there must be money that will drop for you on that day. So this is a good business where you will not only be conscious of what you're doing, you'll be conscious of what every other person in your team, in your genealogy, your sponsor, the people you bring in, you will be willing to put everybody through, to teach them. You'll be willing to teach. You'll be willing to show them how to do it. So, but the issue is, for you to earn maximally, for you to earn unlimited income as a silver, you may need to upgrade. You may need to upgrade to a bigger package. So for you to upgrade, you may need to upgrade as a gold or upgrade as a platinum. But I want to advise you, you will want to upgrade as a platinum so that you're not shortchange yourself. Then for the gold, remember you're coming on board with 752.94 if you're coming on board as a gold. Now, if you come on board as a gold and any of your friends is interested in coming, or any of the persons in your circle or anybody you spoke to is interested in coming into the business with you, or anywhere you share your idea, people who are interested in joining in your business, immediately A comes in, you earn $177.64 instantly. I like to use the word instantly because that is what happened in Phytoscience. If B comes on board, you earn 177.864 instantly also. Now, because you have 2 persons in your team, whether directly sponsored by you or not, you're going to earn an additional $78.82. That one comes at the end of the working day. So take a look at it. If you sponsor 2 persons in your team, already you have 434.1. How much did you start the business with? Remember, you have a package, you have a product that comes with the package you signed up as. Immediately you have signed up 2 persons, you have not sold any product, because a lot of people will be like, okay, when I get a product, what do I do? Do I sell that? You can be charitable with it. You can gift it out. You can send it on an errand. You can use for yourself. So quit saying, oh, the last one I joined, I used the product by myself. Phytoscience is showcasing to you now that retail profit is the least in doing business here. You don't even sell. You don't think about selling. You think about reaching out to a wider audience. Now you have made 434.1 from not selling anything, but just from sharing idea, from sharing the business that you know, and 2 persons coming into your team, you have this. Now, when you have 4 persons in your team, you've made the money over the money you started with, and you have your products, and your genealogy is going to be increasing if you are willing to teach what you know about the business. Now, remember, we're talking about a platinum, which is 1,173.53. If you're coming on board as this, that is the double fortune. And anybody who joins your business, you get paid 255.29 instantly at that nanosecond. To your left and to your right, you have earned that. And because 2 persons have deemed it fit to join your business, you are earning an extra $100. An extra $100. Now, look at it. From the activity of just 2 persons, you have been able to earn direct bonus. You have been able to earn development bonus. You've also earned key-in bonus. Note that the silver and the gold does not have key-in bonus. So when we are talking about earning maximally, earning unlimited income, we speak about all what you earn from being a platinum, because being a platinum opens you to so many other earnings that you won't see at the lower sign-up level. Now let's take a look at the premium platinum. The premium platinum is one awesome platinum package. If you come on board with a platinum premium and you sign up someone who is coming on board as a premium platinum like you, just take a look at just take a look at it. You are not earning 32.94, you're not earning 177.64, you're not earning 255.29, you are earning $675. With 2 persons in your team, you have earned 1,350. Is that not just like having half of your money back immediately? You still have the product that goes with that package. You have gotten back. Which business will give you 50% return on investment almost immediately? Just imagine. Not only that, you're going to earn development bonus of 264.7 at the close of that day's work. You are earning $45 on each of the sign-up. For just having 2 persons in your team, you have earned $1,704.7 with a business you started with 2,611. What business can be like this? I was doing an analysis with a woman today who would rather open a drink shop. And she told me how much she was going to use in opening the drink. I think we are going to take a look at it when we get to what franchise looks like and what Phytoscience business looks like. It's really interesting. Now let's take a look at the silver package. We have spoken about all this at the beginning, so we don't want to waste more time on it. But let's take a look at what we have here. When you duplicate, Phytoscience business is about duplication. Phytoscience business is not about knowing this business and keeping it to yourself. No, you're not doing yourself good when you do this business and you keep quiet. When you do this business and you let the whole world know about your business, you make unimaginable wealth. Take a look at what happens to you just as a silver from doing your business as a silver. When you duplicate, you tell A and B that you've signed up to go and replicate. Once they do that, they teach those persons to do the same thing. It's the monkey see, monkey do thing. So at the end of 8 weeks, if you are duplicating, you would have made 3,750. How much did you start the business with? 138.24. But you would have made at the end of 8 weeks, 3,750 just by teaching another person who will teach another person what to do. Let's take a look at duplicating for gold. If you do what you need to do the first week, remember you're getting a 79 PSP or dollar for every activity to your left and to your right. I'm not talking about direct bonus now. We're not talking about direct bonus. Direct bonus is the activity that you do alone when you sign up somebody. The person coming on board you earn direct bonus. That is one thing that you do alone. Apart from that, every other thing is leveraging. Now, when you teach your team to do the same thing, and they do that, the first week, maybe you just sign up only one, A and B, you make 79. The next one, you teach A and B to do the same. Remember, you are doing the same, A and B is doing the same, you earn 158. If you are consistent, don't stress yourself, just do 2, everybody do 2. By the end of 8 weeks, you would have made $20,100. It is real. This is something that is proven. It is a proven system. Many of us have done it within the last 6 to 7 years. I have been in this business. I have seen people make this almost on a monthly basis, and you too can do that. Let's take a look at what happened if it is a platinum. Yes, if it is a platinum, the trend challenge, let's take a look. You just do the same thing. You have gotten your package. You teach them to do the same thing. Sign in to the left, sign in to the right. At the end of 8 weeks, if everybody was doing, we know not everybody will do this. But let's assume everybody does the one that is not so rigorous. Just do 2. Some people will still not do, some people will still argue with you, but some people will do 4, 6 instead of just doing 2. Let's just take a look at if everybody did 2, or we just sum up the 2s. At the end of 8 weeks, you would have made $25,500. It is awesome. And the platinum, you would have made $52,253 at the end of 8 weeks. Just imagine 2 months earning over $52,000. 2 months earning. This is doable. We've seen people who are doing this, yes, and you too can. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a club where people who own 3 accounts. These 3 accounts is the premium club, where you have more than one business face and you can move your business globally. The beautiful thing about Phytoscience is you can move your business globally. You can do your business in over 51 different countries. Yeah. If you directly sponsor 1 premium and 1 platinum, there is an opening for those of us who want to enjoy the free ride of the CEO's drive in a limo, beautiful time out, having fully paid time out with the CEO. Just do this, get in touch with your sponsor and let them tell you the terms and conditions. Now, let's quickly take a look at the franchise. I was speaking about a lady who wanted to do a drink shop instead of another business. When I showed her what Phytoscience was in business term, or what Phytoscience is in business term, she was like, Alex, I can't really sell my drink to you where you are. I said, yes, ma, you can't. I was helping her to buttress it that she can't sell it to me where she is. I showed her that when she closes that shop, the shop is closed, the business is closed. But you can imagine this is 2:05 a.m. Nigerian time, and I'm sure it is just 9 thereabouts in where you are. And I am doing my business. My shop is not closed. So this is what I was trying to teach her. I even asked that if you are up, you could join me. I'll be training Canada team. She was like, whoa, Alex, I'll be snoring. I'll be changing gear, but I want to give kudos to you. You can do this. Yes. So this is like giving yourself in totality. When you're in Phytoscience, take a look at what happened when you are doing a franchise. The capital for starting a franchise is about 120,000 USD. All you need in Phytoscience is just 2,611. Whoa, look at the difference. Just take a look at the difference. You have a brand, okay? Phytoscience as a brand. You have a system. Phytoscience as a system. Those are the things you have together. You are an entrepreneur. Phytoscience makes you an entrepreneur too. But let me tell you one secret. People who goes into franchising, most of them can't even afford to pay themselves salary at the end of every month. Yes, that is it. Many of them are running after how to get turnover, how to pay staff, how to pay. They don't even pay themselves. They are scared to touch any of the what do we call it now? Margin. They are scared to touch the margin because when they touch the margin, it's going to eat deep into their businesses. But all the capital you need to start Phytoscience is just 2,611, and you will have a business that is globally represented. In those other franchises, you will need about 2 years to have your ROI. But in Phytoscience, return on investment is coming even less than 2 weeks. Just imagine when I showed you signing up 2 persons is already giving you more than half of what you started with. In Phytoscience, within 2 months, you have gotten back in more than 300% what you started with, if you really know what you're doing. The risk in franchising is high, competition everywhere, trying to meet up with the taste of the brand. Phytoscience already have, you are not the one bringing in the product. You are not the one bagging the product. All you need to do is just talk to another person. You're not the one filling in the content of Miracle Intense. No, everything is. But the person in franchising wants to, or maybe they are into the food industry. I want to be sure that the taste of the food they ate yesterday, the recipe is properly followed so that the customer would not complain that the salt is more than what it was yesterday. Or here, all you do is just reach out to another person. You are not the one bagging any of those products. You are not the one filling in the content. Everything has been done for you. All you need to do is open your mouth and talk. The risk is high in franchising. You have zero risk when you come on board Phytoscience. Imagine you invested or you put in 2,611, and the product you got is worth over 3,000. You don't have any risk. You've gotten even more value than what you paid. Now, when you're talking about geographical, I just told the lady, will I be able to buy a drink from your shop? She attested immediately. She told me, no, Alex, you'll not be able to buy. The business is stationary, it's local. But Phytoscience is international, it's global. You are in 51 countries. If nothing resonates with you at all, take it that I am talking from the confines of my house in Nigeria, Lagos, and you are there in Canada, and we are doing business together. This will not happen with any business that is stationary. The legacy, if you are able to find your head and franchise and you are able to scale through the waters, you'll be able to bequeath it to your children. At Phytoscience, since you have zero risk, you have the legacy to pass on to your children. All you need to do is give them your password and business continues. So, a team building bonus was launched in July 2023 for a lot of us who want to earn more. It used to be just the matching direct bonus to how many level deep now? 10 level deep. You earn 7%, 2%. But now Phytoscience carved out another one where 1% up to 10 level can be earned as long as you are building a team. So when you build a team as a silver, you earn an extra 149 PSP extra. A gold will earn an additional 152,938. Imagine that. And a platinum is going home with a whooping 156,613,207. It is so large, I can't even start to pronounce it. This is what happens when you partner with Phytoscience. So this is just showcasing what your level is looking like. That is you up there. Your level 1 is A and B. Remember, when we talk about level deep, we are not talking about plus. We are talking in multiplication. When you're talking about level 2, you're not talking about just 1, 2, 3. No. When you're talking about level 3, you're not talking about times 1 times 3. You're talking about 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, you're talking about multiples. Now, you are earning TBB or team building bonus up to 30 level. Who does that? This can only happen at 5 times. Then there's something called the LIP. Oh, I'm really eating deep into the time. I was thinking that by 200 dots, I'll be through with this, but we are almost through. So the LIP is also another bonus that Phytoscience introduced for any of our team who may wish to acquire some things to their art content. So from every of the pairing that is signed up, instead of just signing and collecting the pairing point, Phytoscience also made it possible that when you've accumulated pairing points, which automatically would have generated income for you, you can also use it to earn other incentives. Please, you'll get back to the person who's invited you to explain the LIP to you, but just note that the LIP is an additional income. Now, there is a Dubai campaign. For those of us on the platform, the Platinum Partners, you will see I just sent in the Dubai trip campaign. So anybody can be on this trip from 1st of October to 31st of December. Anybody who wants to join in the Dubai trip, all you need to do to qualify is earn as much as what is stated in the terms and condition, and you are enjoying either the half board or the full board of the trip. Do we qualify for ranks in Phytoscience? Yes. But do you know at Phytoscience, it is not a business where you go and get a lot of money, get a loan to come and fund your business? No. The bulky money you will ever use in Phytoscience is the money you use in signing up. That's the biggest money you will sign up with. Every other thing that happens is happening with leveraging, as long as you're willing to teach somebody. And the day you sign up, Phytoscience give you soft landing. They give you 3 days free of auto ship. So you can just do your business smoothly. If you are ranking in Phytoscience, a star 1 will mean someone who has earned $3,000. Star 2 must have earned $7,000. $15,000 is star 3. $30,000 is diamond. $50,000 is blue diamond. $100,000 is black diamond. $300,000 is crown diamond. $500,000 is crown ambassador, and $1 million is crown president. In Phytoscience, we have people who have achieved all of this rank. So don't see them as something that is not easy to acquire. You can acquire this if you are coming on board Phytoscience. There's something I forgot to share with us. If you are a diamond, from diamond and above, you qualify for 3% of the total revenue, total income generation for every month. You remember I said that Phytoscience make a profit of about 15 million USD on a monthly basis. Now, imagine you as a diamond earning 3% of that profit. You're not a shareholder with the company, and you're sharing the profit of the company. So I want to let you know that you're going to be dealing with a company that is 11 years old, solid in the market. Phytoscience became 11 on the 6th of September 2023. You are dealing with a business that owns their building. It's not a laptop and desk that tomorrow they face into the sky. You are dealing with a company that will give you 45% of first purchase incentive. They'll give you 20% unlimited on development. They will give you 3% on register, which is the key bonus. They will give you 10%, 10 level deep. They will give you 100% total cash out. You are not going to be faced with, oh, we don't have enough money to, no. Phytoscience is a business where you have 100% support. You have Zoom meetings, you have leaders training, you have company events. That is why someone like us can stay up this late to give training, because we know that the more the merrier. We know that when a lot of people have their needs met, the world is going to be a soft place to live in. You're dealing with a company that has awards globally in Asia, in Europe, in different parts of the world. We are talking about a company that is the largest importer or distributor of the plant stem cells. You're talking about a company that gives awards, car incentive, lucky draws, and trips and travels. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for being a wonderful audience with me, for taking this ride with me. Thank you so very much. Making the right choice is more important than hard work. Many of us can take a lot of time trying to make headway to see how we'll meet up with footing the bills and doing all that. But sometimes we may be working amiss. Sometimes we may be working only with a linear kind of income. We may be living with all our effort alone, and single effort will not going to increase 24 hours for anybody. Work smartly, work leveraging, work with Phytoscience, and build a team is what is going to help you generate income. I will end with the words of Eric Wurr. Eric Wurr, who is the guru of network marketing industry, will say, being able to settle your bill is not the same thing as financial freedom. So don't get it twisted. When you're talking about financial freedom, it's far, far, far different from being able to settle a bill. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a very big thank you to you for staying with me, for being wonderful, for allowing me to share this time out with you. Thank you so very much. God bless you.
Wow. Thank you very much.
No, Mr. Mante.
Yes. Hello. Yeah, thank you so much, Leader Alex. We really, really appreciate you. I'm sure your audience are thrilled to hear what you have to say. If there is one thing that we can all take out from what she showed us this evening, is that this business is not about learning something or getting to know something and keeping it to yourself. You do well in phytoscience when you share what you have learned with others, and you become a team, and the results increase. You get better results when you build a team and you progress. Again, she is up. It's almost 2:20 a.m. right now in Lagos, and she's fresh with her team teaching us. All right, so this is a sacrifice that she's willing to do to help us. And you and I also need to do a similar sacrifice in our own way to make sure that people around us hear of what phytoscience is all about. Now, we are also privileged to have some other leaders from Nigeria on the Zoom meeting with us this evening. And please, I will join them if they have anything to share with us. Please, the floor is yours. Professor Adoleye and Madupe Olaoye, and who else? I think I saw Tibolu before. I don't know whether he's still there. So, Professor, if you want to add something, that would be really appreciated.
Thank you so much, sir. It's wonderful being here this night, this evening, this morning, depending on where you are zooming in from. Fantastic presentation by Big Boss Alex, as usual.
Yes.
A wonderful presenter. And then you are lucky if you are in the Lawrence team. But that means that you have this powerful woman behind you. So if you want her to present to maybe just one person or two, to a group of people, a group of prospects, She's all too willing. You can see 2 a.m. Nigerian time, she's awake. That woman is indefatigable, and you can be sure you can bank on her at any time. And you have a lot of people that can support you all the way from Nigeria, in addition to Mama Alex. Thank you so much for zooming in. I'm going to say a few things. I'm going to talk about a young lady that in Nigeria, there's something called the NYSC program. When she was through with the NYSC program, that is the program you go for a year program after the first degree in the university or maybe the HND in a polytechnic. And then I went to school with the father, primary school. So we came across each other again after so many years. So when she was through with her university education and the NYSC program, she called and asked me what she could do. Luckily, I was already into phytoscience. So I told her, why don't you join phytoscience? What she told me was more like an insult. If I had this kind of money, I would open a shop. And I looked at her. In Lagos, you're not going to open a shop with the amount of money you're going to start phytoscience with. Because opening a shop in Lagos means you have to bring in plenty of money. Not just that, you're going to employ someone that will be there at all times. And then the working days, from perhaps morning till evening, you have to pay that person. You have to stock your shop. And then you have to bother about so many things. The person you put there might be interested only in stealing your products because they don't believe that the business will last. And they will be the reason the business won't last because they want to start their own as well. I have a lesson somewhere in Lagos, Bariga specifically. And the girl I employed was holding on to registration money. And I did not know for a long time. Those are the kinds of things you're going to face if you have a business that is physical. Since the days of COVID, I don't think it really makes plenty sense now to open a physical shop. I'd rather go online. I'd rather do what I'm doing now. And if you're going to do what we are doing now, it's good for you to go for a program that way you get all your products, even as you're starting the business. Phytoscience is where you should be. I put in only perhaps $700 something then. And then I've made that over and over and over again. Now we're going to take a look at the health aspect of it. This same girl had the mother having cancer, but I did not know until her tummy became already swollen. Even though I sent products to her, it was too late because the stomach was too swollen and then she could no longer hold anything down. If this girl had signed into phytoscience the time they told her to, just a pack of crystal cell would have got rid of that cancer before it developed. We lost the poor woman. Recently, a friend called and said that he knew a woman who had diabetic sore. And when I saw the video, I could not watch the video. He himself could not watch the video. We had to get products across to this woman, but she died that same day. I know someone who died some years back because of diabetic sores. My cousin's father-in-law. He just got tired of the sores that are not healing and stopped taking his diabetic products, medications, and died. Another man, his church member, went to India, and when he got there, the leg had to be amputated. When he came back, he was still dangling it, trying to show the world that he was not feeling bad about it. After some time, he told my cousin, I'm tired of life. And the man just died. If there was phytoscience that time, these two wonderful men would not have died. I have a message for you now. There is nowhere in the world you're going to get a set of products that can regenerate every tissue and every organ in the body. Let me tell you the story of my uncle. This uncle is so tilted towards health that he will always bring something new. He can ask you to be tapping your forehead or your knees that This is what you should do. It's the size of your head. At a point in time, when I started this business, he told me to let him take the products for 6 weeks, and then he will get back to me. After 6 weeks, he called and said, "Thank you so much. You saved me from a serious ailment. My legs were dead to sensation." He bought a gadget you put your feet into, and then those things killed the cells, the sensation in his legs. But he could not tell me because he advised me to buy those appendix, but I did not. He now told me that was what killed the sensation in his legs. In 6 weeks, the sensation was back. Now, the most difficult thing to handle is, one of the most difficult things to handle is glaucoma, because the optic nerve is dying. I have 3 successfully handled cases now of glaucoma. My cousin and her husband have gone blind, and the mother of my colleague daughter would also have gone blind. I should not take too much of our time. Our time is fast spent already. I'm sure there are many of us here who also want to chip in 1 or 2 things before we end it. Yeah. So thank you so much, sir, for giving me the opportunity.
You're very welcome. Yes, thank you so much, Professor. Professor Adeloye is a professor of physics at the University of Lagos in Nigeria. All right. Now, I also see Sister Modupe Olaoye and Sister Sakina Lawal. If you please want to say something to us, we really appreciate. No? All right. Okay, maybe they'll pass this time. All right. Is there anybody have any question or clarification or testimony that you want to share? Those of us in Canada who have taken this medication and it's doing something for you, do you want to share something to encourage all of us? Otherwise, we call it a night. Anybody? All right. Okay. So on that note, again, I want to appreciate all of us for taking the time. Especially, we want to thank Mama Alex for a wonderful job. We really, really, really appreciate the sacrifice you are doing for us. And we know and we believe that you will be rewarded for all that you are doing for us. And you are also teaching us something, that even as you are giving of yourself to us, we also need to learn and be ready to give of ourselves to others. And that is the way that the team and the business grows. Mama Modipe, are you willing to say something? I see your camera is on now.
I wanted to say something. It's just a
go
question.
Ahead, yes, okay. Go ahead.
I listened to the presentation,
yes.
And I want to ask a question about glaucoma.
Yes.
When the Phytoscience medications was being talked about, I missed the part about the glaucoma.
All right.
And I have people around me who actually have got glaucoma. So I want to know which of the packages can be gotten for glaucoma.
Okay. Thank you so much for your question, Professor. I think this is in your alley, so if you could please do, yes.
Thank you so much, ma. Glaucoma, usually I recommend 2 packs of crystal cell the first month. Then an individual can then go on to take double stem cell later, but 2 packs of crystal cell and a pack of snow for the very first month for glaucoma. My cousin and her husband took 8 packs of double stem cell each, because that was what I could afford to give them free. So 8 packs each, and they were okay. In fact, my cousin had it so bad that if you looked at any other person out there, from the neck upwards, everything was black. And she had been to the hospital, and all she got was eye drops. And when she got tired of eye drops, she stopped attending our medical clinic, which is the biggest clinic in Ondo State. She got tired of that, but these products helped her to overcome that major eye problem. And then my school daughter's mother also took 8 packs of, and she started with 1 pack of Smoky Fort and 2 packs of Crystal Cell. Then for about 4 months, she went on double stem cell, and she's okay now, completely okay. In fact, she had floaters too. Even though the floaters didn't grow completely, they reduced. I mean, the floaters reduced, which means that if she had continued with the products, they would all have gone through. Floaters is not for anybody to worry about in most cases. So that, I think she's not too worried about floaters. But if she had been worried about floaters, she would have continued with the products, and that would have been completely taken care of too. Thank you so much, ma.
Thank you
Okay,
so
thank
much.
you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Professor. Thank you so much, and thank you for your question. All right, so we've come to the end of the road, and again, our appreciation to each and every one of you for your participation, and a big thank you to our leader and presenter, Mrs. Alexandra Igbori. We really appreciate you. We really love you. And by God's grace, I know we will build something together. So thank you and good night and good morning to everybody. And God willing, we'll see you soon shortly. Bye for now. And as we do normally, I will say Phytoscience, and we all respond, we are the trend maker. So that's how we end our programs. So Phytoscience, we are the trend maker.
Thank you so much, sir.
We are the
Phytoscience,
trend maker.
trend maker.
We
Yes.
are the trend maker.
Amen.
Thank you, everyone.
All right.
Good night.
Bye. Good night.
Good night,
Talk to you
bye.
soon.
Good job, Mama.